Hi students, welcome to the machine learning course. In this lecture, I would like to discuss about introduction to deep learning and one of the algorithm of deep learning, that is CNN, means convolution neural networks. Let's see what is deep learning. Before going to know about the deep learning, we have to know about artificial intelligence and machine learning. Okay. Field of the artificial neural networks is basically when machines perform the task that requires human intelligence, which means it enables the machines mimic like a human behavior. Here, whereas the machine learning is a subset of the artificial intelligence technique in which the machines are learned by fast experience and which are acquires the skills without any human intervention and without explicitly programmed. And here the deep learning is the one of the subset of the machine learning technique in which that teaches the computers mimic or act like a human beings by using the artificial neural networks, which means the deep learning is implemented by using the artificial neural network architecture. Here the term deep refers to the number of layers in the network, means it makes by using the deep neural networks. Here the deep neural network contains the hundreds or thousands of the neural layers, while the traditional neural network contains the 2 or 3 layers only. So it is called the deep learning. Why? Because it makes use of the deep neural networks. Now let's see how the deep neural networks looks inside. Networks contains the multiple number of non-linear processing layers, and each layer is perform the task in parallelly and mimic like a biological neuron systems. Here this deep neural network contains the one input layer and one output layer, and it contains the multiple number of the hidden layers. Okay, here each layer is connected by using the nodes or neurons, and here these nodes are connected to the another nodes by using some links or the connections or the edges, and each edges are associated with the some weights. This is the nothing but deep neural network, and inside the deep neural networks looks like this. Now let's see example of the deep learning, means how the deep learning is works by using some application. Here I am considering the application is image recognition. Here in the very first step we have to provide the raw data of the image to the first layer of the input layer. As it is a deep neural network, it contains the each layer has the sub layers, so it consumes the entire input data. Okay, after that the input layer determines the patterns of the image, and then those output patterns of this layer is sent to the next layer is hidden layer 1. Here the hidden layer 1 identify the features of the face or ears, nose, eyes and etc. After identifying the features of the face, this hidden layer 1 sends that output to the next hidden layer 2 as the input. Here the hidden layer 2 here the hidden layer 2 form the complete face by using those outputs from the hidden layer 1. After forming the face, means after getting the output of this hidden layer 2, then it sent to the next layer, that is the output layer. Here the output layer perform the classification task and predict the name of the image. In this way, the deep learning works in step by step by using the deep neural network inside. Okay, next let's see some of the applications of the deep learning. Here the first application is the self-driving car. Self-driving cars means here the cars drive itself without any human intervention. Here the researchers uses the deep learning concepts to automatically identify the objects like stop signals and traffic lights, and it will also take some actions. Based on these actions we can reduce the number of accidents. The next application is virtual assistants or voice control assistants. In now we have the so many virtual assistants. For example, Siri from the Apple and Alexa from the Amazon and Google assistants and Cortana. These are the some of the examples of the virtual assistants. When we are when we are command to the virtual assistants can do anything for us and can search anything for us. Okay, the next application is aerospace and defense. The deep learning neural networks or the deep learning is also used in the aerospace and defense for automatic identification of the objects from the satellites from the interested areas, and it is also used for identifying the safe or unsafe zones for the troops. And the next application is the automatic mission translation. By using the automatic mission translation, we can translate from one language to another language by using the deep learning. The next application is industrial automation. The deep learning concepts also used in the industrial automation for improving the working from heavy machineries, for automatic identification of the people and objects within the unsafe distance from the missions. Next, let's see one of the model or one of the algorithm of the deep learning, that is the convolutional neural networks. The shortcut for this convolutional neural network is CNN, and it is also called ConvNet. Now here this convolutional neural network is specifically used for the image classification and the video classification, which is most probably used for the unstructured data set classification problems. And these convolutional neural networks are the enhancement of the feed-forward neural networks such as the multi-layer perceptron networks with some added convolutional layers. So that's why these convolutional neural networks are suitable for the spatial data sets, image recognition, object recognitions, and image analysis applications. And here the convolutional neural networks works in two different layers or the two different steps. The first layer is the feature detection layer and the second one is the classification layer. Let's see one by one. The first one is the feature detection layer, and this is the diagram. This is the example for the image classification. Hey, this is the complete flow of the convolutional neural network architecture. Here the feature detection layers contains again three layers. First one is the convolutional layer, and the second one is the activation layer, and the third one is fooling layer. Here see, this contains the two parts. One is the feature learning, second part is the classification. In the feature learning, the first one we are perform the convolution layer. Here the convolutional layer is the basic building block for the convolutional neural network. Here this convolutional layer converts the given raw image input into small squares. After that it applies the mathematical operations. For that it takes the two input matrices are called image matrix and the second one is the filter matrix or kernel matrix. After taking these input matrices, then this convolutional layer applies the multiplication operation on these two input values. This multiplication is produced, the output is called the feature map. Feature map matrix. Okay, here the feature map matrix, which is the output of the convolutional layer. After that this one is sent to the next layer, is called the activation layer. Here the generally the activation layer is combined with the convolutional layer. Here we have the many nonlinear activation functions, but most of the researchers are the uses the ReLU activation function in this convolutional neural networks. Why? Because the ReLU nonlinear activation function, which contains the range from 0 to infinity, and it allows the faster and effective training and mapping the negative values to the 0 and maintains the positive values. That's why the ReLU activation function most frequently used in this convolutional neural networks. After applying this nonlinear activation function or the activation layer on this feature map output of the convolutional layer, it increases the number of nonlinear components in the convolutional neural network. After that it will send to the last layer of the feature detection layer, that is the fooling layer. Here the fooling layer takes the output from the previous layers and then it applies the downsampling also called the subsampling on getting the feature map output from the convolutional and ReLU layers, which after applying this downsampling, which is reduce the dimensionality of the each individual feature maps. After reducing the dimensionality, it gets the less computation time and gives the accurate results. After getting the final output in the fooling layer, the feature learning layer is completed. After feature learning layer is completed, then that output is sent to the next layer, that is the classification layer. Here the classification layer contains the fully connected layer. Here the fully connected layer which contains the flatten. Here the flatten, which is used for converting that feature map matrix into single column vector, for reducing the number of features in the data set for easy computation. After that, reducing the column vectors, then it is fed to the fully connected layers like the multi-layer perceptron neural networks. Then apply the softmax nonlinear activation function for the classification of the output. In this way, the convolutional neural network is work in two different layers, that is the feature learning layer and the classification layer.